Good evening and welcome to the Sunday edition of Pulse of the Week. My name is Ashanti and from our luxurious studios here in Amahia in Adenta, Accra, Ghana, the center of the world. It's Pulse of the Week, the Sunday 23rd of November 2025. This evening we are live on NSG News, News with Integrity. This is the home of news from Ghana and around the world. Welcome to the program. Just after this breather, we begin from Waja in the central region of this republic where there is a fire disaster over there. I can promise you a lot of news updates if you stay with me. Hello, a pleasure to have you back. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and this is NSG News. We are streaming live on YouTube, and our name is NSG News TV. And this is Pulse of the Week. This is the program that brings you news updates and some intellectual discourse on your network. We are becoming the fastest growing news network in Ghana, and this is the home of news. NSG News, we say news with integrity. Our website is www.nsgnews.com. Please reach out and read more on our website. Also like our page and share our link and share some few comments and we'll read them on the show. All right, welcome. Let's begin the program tonight, and we begin all the way from the central region of the Republic of Ghana because a major industrial fire erupted earlier yesterday, 22nd of November at the Chakiai plastic factory site at Waja Junction, prompting a massive deployment of the Ghana National Fire Service apparatus from across the Greater Accra and Central region. The blaze is reported to involve plastics, posing significant challenges to containment due to the highly combustible nature and toxic smoke output of burning materials. In response to the severity of the outbreak, the Ghana National Fire Service dispatched a coordinated effort involving 7 fire stations with thousands of firefighters battling to douse the flames. And this is a report.
As single mothers, we are really tired. I woke up this morning preparing to come to work when I received a call that there had been a fire outbreak at the company. This has really disturbed us.
I was in the house and there was a taxi driver who used to bring me in the morning. So he came around 5 o'clock, so your company is burning. So I thought, he used to joke with me. So I thought it was lying, so I took my everything. And I came and I saw that it's true, it was burning. Like, are we going home? And we are waiting for everything so that we will know what they will tell us.
I also heard the news this morning that the company was on fire. Upon hearing this, I was heartbroken. So I took a car from Waja just to confirm it for myself. And today is also payday. With Christmas approaching, all our plans are now in shambles.
As you can see, everything is burnt to ashes. Everything. And in fact, yesterday was my birthday. So we were trying to, so the evening section had a free day.
As I speak with you right now, I can confidently say that we have managed to confine the fire and we are waiting to declare fire under control and finally extinguished. That is where we find ourselves now. Where we find ourselves here is a waterlogged area. And a waterlogged area, the engines are very heavy.
It's part of our plan, our 2026 budget. We factored in putting up a fire station for.
All right, so let's move to Parliament now. The majority caucus in Parliament has dismissed claims that former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta is seeking medical treatment abroad to avoid returning to Ghana to face prosecution for alleged corruption. According to the majority leader, Mahama, although Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta's ill health was evident to the public during his tenure, he remained at post and carried out his duties under the previous administration. He argued that it is therefore inaccurate for the minority to assert that the former minister is now seeking medical care.
I needed to solicit an answer from an honorable minority leader. He gave us authoritative information that by February 18th, the honorable former finance minister was going to be in Ghana. So I'm saying, where is the former finance minister? I thought you were going to tell us his whereabouts. Ministers of finance who have occupied that office after their tenure, they remain in this country. Where is our former finance minister? Where is he?
The records would bear me out that indeed, when the respected former finance minister had issue with the OSP, which mattered the majority leader himself, came to apologize. He used the dispatch box to apologize on behalf of government for the mishandling of the whole matter. We as leaders owed a responsibility and a duty in the matter. I, right here, indicated that Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta had written to the OSP through his lawyers that he was going to be in the country on or before May, not July. This was in February. Mr. Speaker, in the letter, Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta again indicated that he had been booked for surgery. When the time came and his doctors further advised that the surgery will require some healing process, Mr. Speaker, he again wrote, this time not only a letter by his lawyers, the letter from his doctors. It is not a matter of I resigning or making a promise and failing to honor that. Let's put things in proper context. All I want Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim to understand is that when it comes to ill health, our medicals, all of us may go through it one way or the other. If a man is going through a serious medical condition, how many of us will be bold to disclose our medical record? But the man has disclosed his medical record. Mr. Speaker, that hospital where he's receiving treatment is a renowned medical hospital in the United States. Let's be fair to Ken Ofori-Atta. Let's be fair. It can be you tomorrow.
Giving an impression that members on this side are insensitive to the medical condition of Ken Ofori-Atta. That is the impression you have sought to give. Mr. Speaker, Ken Ofori-Atta was very sick in this country. You could see the sickness in his face. But at that time, it was sweet to be a finance minister. It was sweet to be a finance minister. In spite of the ill health, he persisted and insisted on remaining in this country as a finance minister. How come that suddenly, because today he is being sought after by the law enforcement agencies, he cannot live in this country and is claiming illness? He was sick when he was finance minister.
So that was a hot debate in Parliament, but we are still remaining in Parliament. And I've got a video from the majority leader indicating that NDC and John Mahama administration will not run away from passing the bill of LGBTQ+++++. Please watch this.
As the records of this House will testify, the government of President John Dramani Mahama and the NDC majority, and I believe the Right Honorable Speaker, we are all very committed to the passage of the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill. If you recall, a couple of weeks ago when we debated this, I was the person who insisted that the fastest way to have this passed into law is to take a position that this Parliament has already passed it. So what is left is signature. And I recall many on your side arguing against my position, and so Speaker ruled, and he ruled that so far as he is concerned, the life of the 8th Parliament had elapsed, and this is a new Parliament, and once it wasn't signed, it had to be reintroduced afresh and taken through all the stages. So if you had listened to my advice and sided with me in the debate in this House, that we should treat it as having been passed by this House, and that once it is passed by this House, it is not part of businesses that have elapsed. By now, we would have left it squarely in the hands of the presidency to sign. But because I didn't get that support from you, the position became that it hasn't been passed, and so we must take it through all these processes. So if there's anybody committed to this legislation being passed, clearly it is me and then the people on this side, especially to have it passed expeditiously. Now, you decide that it should be freshly considered by this House, and I think that at this point, the Speaker indicated that it is going through the mail and will come back to this House. And so it is not an attempt by government. It's not an attempt by government. And President John Dramani Mahama has indicated time and again that any moment that the bill is brought before him, he will expeditiously sign it. So my honorable colleague, Honorable Ntim Fojo, even though in the 8th Parliament, I really didn't see you actively involved in having this bill passed. I know you were a sponsor of the bill, but as we considered it, I didn't really see much of your involvement. I didn't really see. If you recall, it was my committee that it was referred to. It was my committee. And then I didn't see much of your own personal involvement. And so I am surprised that all of a sudden you think that this is an urgent matter that must engage a priority in terms of the work of this House. And also, when we were all putting pressure on President Akufo-Addo to sign, I didn't see you helping us to put pressure on President Akufo-Addo. I didn't see you. I didn't see you resisting, you know. And now you have found your voice, and you think that President John Dramani Mahama or the NDC is conspiring not to have the bill, you know, introduced and passed. I can assure you that we are very committed.
Well, Mama Ayarga, me too, I didn't see you. I didn't see you. That was quite a smart one. We are going for a breather. Please stay with us. We'll be right back. This is NSG News, and this is Pulse of the Week, the Sunday edition, 23rd of November, 2025. This is Kofi Asante. Going for a breather. Please stay. I'll be right back. Hi there. What number is this? 3, right? All right. It's time for NSG News. Welcome. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah. And here at NSG News, you'll get serious documentary to watch, news, reviews, views, and what have you. Because we have Pulse of the Week and also exclusive on the hot seat. On NSG News, we say news with integrity. Hello, always a pleasure to have you back. Thank you very much. This is Pulse of the Week, the Sunday edition, and this is 23rd of November 2025. We're streaming live on our YouTube page, and it is NSG News TV. Thank you very much for watching this. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and this is the Sunday edition. Let's move from Parliament and go to the Ghana Police Service, because December is getting closer and they have done some few restructuring. Very important. The Ghana Police Service has intensified highway patrol as part of efforts to curb armed robberies ahead of the Christmas festivities. With the holiday season approaching, the service is assuring the public of maximum security throughout the December celebrations. Ghana continues to surmount its status as a leading global destination for Christmas and New Year event, welcoming more than 120,000 international arrivals in December 2024. With the launch of the 2025 edition of December in GH, security preparation have been beefed up, and this is a report from the camp of the Ghana Police Service.
We always plan for December, and then this time to be the same process. We have to deploy more people at the marketing centers, business centers. We have to make sure that we get more people on the highways, so that this to calm down this highway crime in the society. You know, people who use motorbikes to rob. We also put more of our men on motorbikes, so they are chasing them out. We want to make sure that we reduce that crime to the barest minimum before even we get to December. The national plan is underway, and then as soon as it comes to what we call for the Christmas operations, we will be brief as to our preparation towards it. But during that time, we are preventing people for more policemen will be deployed in the street, because we are not allowing them to go on leave. I assure you that it will be one of the most peaceful Christmas that we'll enjoy.
So that's the IGP over there making claims to the fact that this December will be a very peaceful one of the best so far. It's a new IGP, Tete Yohono. Thank you very much. I have been driving and trotting in Accra today, Sunday. Honestly, I didn't go to church today. I've been in and about with several meetings, and I've seen the beef up of security ahead of December. You know, by next week, we will be in December, Justice. So I can see, several stops and checkpoints and what have you. And I can also see a lot of our friends from the diaspora. They are here to have to marry with us, to celebrate Christmas in Ghana. So the destination, wherever you are watching us from, please book your ticket, visa free. Come to Ghana. Let's have a toast to a greater celebration. Let's do some more stories, and we are going to the northern part of our country and all the way to Tamale, because the IGP has done a special task with his special task force over there, getting to the camps of criminal and dense criminal areas to make a raid. Please watch this report.
Alright, so good evening to you all. Alright, so on we go. We are going out on normal patrols and to do other cartel. The criminal network, in as far as we are ready for them, they are also revising their nose to reposition themselves well. And with our intelligence, no matter how they reposition themselves, we will be able to make sure that we meet them squarely. So as we are going out for night patrols and other related surveillance duties, we have to make sure that we all get ourselves alert. Everybody should be alert for this duty. It is night, and I guess everybody have your torchlight here. That is it. Wherever the groups are, the surveillance team have already gone out, and then after we move through the patrols, we'll be able to hit some of the people, we'll be able to get the criminals and bring them to the charge office. So everybody should get yourself prepared, duty ready, check up, and then we'll make sure that we go and come back safely. No slackness. The people of this area are praying seriously for us. This morning, if you even monitor the social media, the radio stations and all what matters within this region, you can see that people are beginning to have confidence once again. Just yesterday and today, seeing us in town, they believe that we have come to change whatever that is going on here. And obviously, with our effort and the effort of the people who are ready to also volunteer information for us, I can tell you that we are going to make a great mark, and then everybody will be back and then feel okay in as far as Tamale and other region is at stake. So gentlemen, let's go out there and put our best. Gentlemen, aho! Ahora! Aho! Ahora! Alright, so we move to our various cars and I'll go up.
I'm not part of them. Keep quiet. I'm not part of them. They said you can collect key. I'm not part of them. Please say I'm not part of them. As I walk well and
hey, collect the tea from hey, you don't tell some. Stop here, then you can't come. Don't worry. That's all. Go. Open this side, please.
Hello, welcome back, and that's the report for you all the way in the central northern region of the Republic of Ghana. That's Tamale. That's the rate over there. And when you check us on our many social media platforms, you would have a full version of that report over there. From the northern part of our country, let's move to the central region and get to the camp of NADMO. From the police, let's go to the NADMO, because the Central Regional NADMO Director, Emmanuel Mensah Dawood, has denied any arrest of NADMO officials. No NADMO staff or directors are involved in illegal mining activities. The arrests made were of hooligans, not NADMO operatives or security personnel. These individuals faced resistance from communities and are now facing prosecution. NADMO will continue working with security councils to fight illegal mining, he stated. He held a press conference, and this is what he has to say. All right, so we are getting that video for you. Please stay with me here on NSG News. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and this is the special edition 23rd of November 2025, and this is Pulse of the Week on NSG News TV, because we are streaming live. Continue to watch us. I think our video is ready now. Justice, let's have it.
No NADMO director anywhere in Central has been arrested. No NADMO staff or no NADMO director is involved in any illegal mining activity as reported erroneously by some media houses over the week. We have some hooligans parading themselves as self-styled security operatives, moving from one mining site to another mining site for whatever objective they are embarking on. They went to one community, they faced resistance, violence ensued. The community were able to overpower them. Police have apprehended them. They have been arrested. They are facing prosecution, of which none of them belongs to our organization. So for somebody to just put it out there that the people arrested are NADMO operatives or NADMO stars, it's quite unfortunate. With me here is my NADMO District Director for Ekumfi. Behind me is my NADMO District Director for Ofori-Atta, with Ofori-Atta as the capital, and his deputies. Nobody in Ofori-Atta NADMO has been arrested anywhere, and none of them are involved in any illegal mining activities. It states, let me put this on record, that NADMO in Central Region will continue in our quest to work assiduously in tandem with President Mahama's vision in curbing the illegal mining menace, because some activities of the illegal miners contribute significantly to disaster issues in our region. Talk of drowning cases, talk of landslides, mudslides, some forms of geological disaster, they are all under our ambit. Talk of risk reduction and the danger their activities pose on the environment with regard to environmental degradation, pollution of water, but all those things. It is something we handle at our level in our office here. So NADMO will continue to work with the various district security committees and the regional security council in our fight against illegal mining.
A political group in the Ashanti region called Ashanti Democrat has petitioned the Criminal Investigation Department CID of the Ghana Police Service to probe allegations suggesting that 3 regional ministers are involved in illegal mining and Galamsey activities in their respective regions. The petition follows claims made during a live radio interview by the head of mobilization at Democracy Hub, Wendell Nanayao Yaboa, who accused the regional ministers of Ashanti, Western and Eastern regions of engaging in illegal mining.
Illegal mining in Galamsey, is devastating, our communities. So as a matter of fact, we need to sit up. We don't know why they are hesitating, because people are beginning to ask why this comment has been made. And the CID, the Ghana Police, have the investigative bodies have not called the gentleman to make inquiry into the reason why he said that. Probably he might have some evidences. You get it? When people come out with these kind of statements or comments, we call them and they make investigations. Why are you saying that? Come out or gather your evidences, your facts, and then bring it up. If there is nothing like that, why do you come out in the first place and then make such a blatant assertion? So we've also petitioned, just as I said, we've petitioned the Director General of the CID, Ghana Police Service, to invite the gentleman, make an investigation into this matter. Our regional minister is a medical doctor. And not only him, you have other regional ministers whose name were mentioned. I think the Eastern regional minister is also part, and then the Western regional minister. So these are government appointees, not just any appointee. They are government appointees who are president in their respective regions. So why would they, the chairperson of the Regional Security Council, so why would they indulge in such a malfeasance? So it's a humble plea to Ghanaians. We are pleading with all of you, our friends from the media, to also join us in making sure we arrive at a positive conclusion.
If you look at the last election, some were in complete shock
of the results.
Yes. While we were telling them 6 months before that
So you are a traitor or what? I don't know.
The last person who will be a traitor in this country will be me. I'm very patriotic.
It is alleged that NDC is sponsoring you to do their dirty work. Let me put it that way. That's my word, dirty work, to discredit the advances of the NPP. You've been drawn into partisan politics. How do you come out of this one?
One, I have not been contracted, required to do anything for NDC against any entity in this country. Absolutely not. I don't belong to the NDC. I don't belong to the NPP. I don't have political party affiliation with any other party. No. Now look, where we are in Hacho now. I remember when I was going to write the O-levels, I didn't have money to pay for the fees. So I had to carry labor, do by day labor here. We're one of those who started building houses in this area as a laborer. You have to even go and carry the cement from afar because there were no buildings to store them in. This would be the shock. We were branded as mad people. But the numbers we were banding around was in excess of a 2.something million gap. We have to realize that the country, Ghana, has changed profoundly, even from 2016 levels.
I think it wasn't Ghana government funded.
No, it wasn't Ghana government funded. No, on your own you struggle and then you go to Denmark. I remember when I arrived in Frankfurt on my way to Denmark, I had only $500 in my pocket. And that was to pay for your accommodation, pay for your feeding, pay for everything.
Hello there and welcome back. This is Pulse of the Week, the special edition on a Sunday, 23rd of November 2025 with your man, Kofi Asante Mensah. Let's move forward and do some Navy and swimming stories because Ghana Navy officers has actually claimed and has done it, some 3.1 kilometer charity swim. AB2 Sarah Precious Akoto swam from Boza Beach to Abokwe Island. She aims to raise funds for a special needs children's project. The initiative is led by the Chief of Defense Staff, and they were there to welcome her.
Yeah, actually the project is very important because in the Ghana Armed Forces, we have personnel who have children of special needs. And unfortunately, we don't have such facility within the garrisons. And so it is important that we have this facility in the garrisons. The issue is that the personnel who have these children with special needs, what they normally do is that they seek for these services outside the barracks. And this thing comes with some fatigue and stress. And because of that, if we have this facility within the garrison, it will relieve these personnel from taking their children to that special services school outside the barracks. So if you have it within the barracks, then it means it will make them take care of the children within the barracks. And it will also enable them concentrate on their work because they will not have that opportunity to be taking the children outside the barracks for this purpose. Do you understand that?
Okay, get all the pictures you can get.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Let's say, like, I can't even talk right now because the energy I used to go, the same energy I use it to come back. So I'm very happy. What I need from you is support the team for the children to smile. Support the team for the kids to smile because they need us and we need them to. Love you all.
Wow, we love you. We love you too, I must say. We love you. Oh, Justice, let's blow her a kiss. You know that. We love you. Thank you for making us proud. And those children can't wait to welcome you and receive items from you by way of charity. And we are here to also support you. Let's do our final story this evening, maybe last but one, because Galamsey is evading and spoiling our lands. And government delegation led by the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa, visited family of the late Private Japan Collins, a soldier who tragically lost his life in a recent operation against illegal mining. Please watch this report.
It is worthy of note that the unfortunate incident happened, like I said earlier, in the line of duty in service to God and country.
The all can say, "Ayanokre, Sasamunisian, and yes, out of Frano, you be born be. And I have a bonus, mine dimu, and to Anna, that's my MP, Nana, one yard, into Wayad,
So, whilst we all mourn his untimely demise and express our condolences, I wish to assure the family that the entire Ghana Armed Forces, of course, the Ministry of Defense, will accord Vita Japan all the necessary courtesies in preparation and during for his burial as military ethics demands.
Soldier Penny and the Minister for the and the mining in catch him say. I said the Bia, I say a demand, and the 12 in Obe making sure say the Bia than said yes on mine here.
So we assigned a military liaison who will be in constant touch, of course, with the family, even as we are notified of the preparations that the family will require and the date that everything will have to be done.
Get used to it. I have stepped into my new beginning. Yesterday is gone. Yesterday of darkness is gone. A whole new beginning. Get used to it. I've stepped into my new level. See me watching me flying on eagle's wing. A whole new beginning.
All right, and that's Ziba, the celestial voice of our time. And this song is so dear. I love this song so much. Let's move on and do some educational stories this evening here on NSG News, Pulse of the Week with Kofi Asante Mensah. We'll leave everything and talk about education. And I am not a happy man this evening because of this rioting in our various technical secondary school. First started from the secondary school, graduated to some universities, and now the technical schools are also witnessing it. Let's go all the way to WA. The WA Technical Institute in the Upper West region has been temporarily closed following a violent student riot on Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. The unrest erupted during prep time as students were returning from classes, resulting in damage to school property, including administration offices and school buses. Saka Adams, Acting Regional Director of Ghana TVET and Principal of the WA Technical Institute, said the student had been traumatized by the incident. And this is the Deputy Minister for Education, Abbas Apak, addressing the issue.
On this campus. So I thought it wise, after the MC had briefed me, to pay a visit and to see things for myself, and also to hear from the management of the institution. What I've seen is very disappointing. Clearly, the situation is one that is worrying and has an impact on teaching and learning. Although I am disappointed, I want to commend the MC, the board chair, the principal, the management, and the Ghana Police Service for moving in to secure the situation. I have been informed that a committee has been put in place to investigate and to get to the bottom of why the riot, which is described as a fight between some students and their collaborators from out of campus against other students. Because we don't know the actual causes of this issue, we cannot speak in detail. Safe to say we expect the investigation to unravel what has caused this. But let me sound a warning that as a government, as a ministry, we will not tolerate misconduct, insubordination, and the destruction of public property from anyone. Governments over the years, and this government has made it a point to try and improve teaching and learning conditions by providing infrastructure. So when infrastructure is being destroyed and the little resources available are being destroyed, it increases the burden of government and also negatively impacts teaching and learning. So we are very determined to work as a ministry with the law enforcement agencies to ensure that the perpetrators of these cowardly acts are identified and brought to book. But let me reassure all parents that government, through the Ghana Police Service, the regional minister, the municipal chief executive, will do whatever it can to ensure that learners are protected, even as we look at finding a permanent solution to this occurrence.
All right, so that's the Deputy Minister of Education over there, and I'm urging the Minister Haruna Idrisu to go far and beyond what the eyes can see. I understand there is a crunch meeting, or there has been a crunch meeting of this crisis, trying to unravel what really caused it. And we have a little report for you. I'm waiting to find out what caused this violent crash between students at the WA Technical Institute.
It is not only the glass windows of the school administration that was destroyed by these Irish students. You can see that there are also some vehicles, some belonging to the institution, others that are for private persons that were also destroyed. 2 buses for the school had their windscreens also smashed off, and then the one that was severely damaged was this one that was given to the school last year. And you can see there is 2024 registration GB 216. It has the F button that completely got off. Both the front and also the back were completely destroyed.
Let's do some more stories relating to the new patriotic party. You know that January 31st, they'll be holding that crucial presidential flag bearership race or election, and the countdown has been on here on NSG News. But this evening, the chairman of the NPP's Presidential Elections Committee, Joseph Osei Owusu, aka Joe Wise, has rejected petitions from their party, students and diaspora members challenging the ban on proxy voting in the upcoming 2026 presidential elections. He insists the restructuring or the restriction will remain in place to safeguard the credibility and smooth conduct of the polls.
The earlier published position or guideline on proxy voting. We've listened to all kinds of petitions. We've read the petitions presented by sections of the party, and after listening to all that, we came to a conclusion that for the sake of conducting an election that is incident-free and election that is respected, election which is accessible to all, a very credible elections, that provision or that ban should be maintained. We will still not have proxy voting in this 2026 presidential primaries. That position is maintained. Thank you very much for coming.
Hi, thank you very much. And that's our production for today, Sunday, the 23rd of November, 2025. Thank you for watching. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah. A big thank you to our Executive Secretary Zeba, and also to our Executive Producer Aim Liquid, to our Operation Manager over here, Justice Kluche, to the camera team and everybody. Thank you very much. Kofi Berry, we call him Kofi Berry or Kofi Q. Francis Entry, thank you very much. And Mr. Brown, Charlie, God bless you so much. We'll meet again tomorrow, because we'll come your way with another edition of Update here on Pulse of the Week, coming to you every day of the week. And that would be Pulse of the Day, bringing you updates from Ghana and across the world. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and have a blessed night. Good night.